everybody, Organized Wife here again. So yesterday I posted the video on my stock organizer. Today is not a tidbit. I've already done my tidbit of the week. Today is my pantry. Now again, if you recall from last week and 2 weeks ago, I did my craft area and I did my fridge and freezer. And I had said when I was doing my craft area that craft area, fridge, pantry were all the most disorganized areas in my apartment. After I'm done this video, I don't know what's left. I'll find something. But today I am going to be doing my pantry. I'm going to take you on a quick tour of the area and show you what it is. It is disorganized, but I guess because I know where everything is, it doesn't feel disorganized, it just looks disorganized. Where my fridge felt disorganized because I couldn't find anything. Same with my craft area. The pantry, I know where everything is. It's just a matter of finding it. So I am going to take you on a tour of my pantry, and then I will show you the finished product when I'm done. So yeah, I'm actually not going to cut out. I am going to actually just pick up the tripod and move it over there. So yeah, alright. So we're going to come this way. We were in my living room, and now we're in my kitchen dining room area. And this area here, this lovely cabinet that you may have seen earlier, is my pantry. Okay? So, first of all, I just want to show you this. Okay, this is where we keep all of our garbage bags. We couldn't find a place originally because we have no space, so we put all of our garbage bags in that little bag. So this is our pantry. Okay? Now, according to looks, it does look disorganized. There is no question about that. Okay, but the thing I love about this pantry is that all the shelves except for the top one, so all the shelves except for this one, are all adjustable in their height. I can pick just about any height I want, so I can pick a height that matches what's in there. So in the most cases, there are certain things that will not move because that's the only place they have for them that makes a logical sense. But in other cases, I'll be moving things around and reorganizing and seeing what I can do. So yeah, that's my pantry, as I've shown you a bunch of times already. I will be organizing that, and I'll see you in a few minutes. See yas. Hey everybody. So this is part 2 of my pantry organization. And before I take you over to the pantry, which is now done for the most part, I want to show you one of the crafts that I kind of did to help out. Now, I like making muffins. I'm a muffin fanatic. Even with trying to eat healthy, I still love muffins. Especially blueberry. They're my favorite. So, that is one of my hobbies that I have, or one of the things that I like to make. And usually I like to make them using those little paper cups. Now, this past Christmas, I got a whack load of them. A whack load. I got a package from my grandparents and 3 from my in-laws, and they were just floating around my pantry, and I couldn't figure out what the heck to do with them. Then I started eating salsa, and you're wondering to yourself, how does salsa and cupcakes, what do they have in common? The container! That's what they have in common. So I want to show you. I'm going to reach down. This is a salsa container that I have labeled cupcake cups, and if you'll notice, there's cupcake cups in it. And I did the same thing as I did with my sock bucket, as I made the label and then I used packing tape to laminate it. And I'm going to show you, because it's not dry yet, that's why it's mostly done. So I'm just going to turn the camera around. This is the lid that I painted blue to match the label. I could have left it as is, but you know, I'm partial to blue. So, yeah. So that was one of the little crafts I did. Now I'm going to walk you over to the pantry. Alright. So most of the way the pantry operated hasn't changed. All it is that things have found their place again. So some things are in a new place just because it kind of makes things neater and you can see it better. So I'm going to get right into this tour. So here's the top shelf. Now if you recall, I had these buckets before, but they weren't labeled. Now I've labeled them, mine and my husband's. These are kind of like our snack buckets, or there's food that we get that in general only one of us eats. So like we've got a sausage bun in here, because Josh likes his sausages with buns. I don't. So I put it in here. And then we have these oh, bean sprouts, I think, that Josh likes to put in water and soak and all that. So Josh eats that more than I do. And then in here we've got stuff like hot chocolate and another salsa. I have one on the go in the fridge. Veggie thins, chicken noodle soup from like I love this kind of chicken noodle soup. It's not as healthy as homemade, I suppose, but it's great if I just want a quick, warm, hot lunch. Another thing we get a lot of is Diana sauce, which is barbecue sauce. And last time they were on sale, so we got 4 of them. They were just floating around, not all together. So I put them all here. I've moved our straws up here because we use those with our fruit smoothies a lot. In the back we have their extras like our ketchup, maple syrup, and a few other things, our flour. So then we come down here. And as you recall, this did have our cereal in it. And it had our cans, but it was all messy because it had a whole bunch of other stuff. So I organized it. I put things in its place. And back here we've got like our dog treats. And then we've got our tortilla chips, our nacho sauce, and then peanut butter and honey. All right where you can grab it. That's a lot of stuff is stuff that we either bake with or cook with or eat regularly. So that's what I put there. Then in here, I moved all our cookbooks, which were here before, moved them forward along with the scale that we have and our little cook boxing, which I love. And along with our measuring cups and little tins so I can make little mini pies if I wanted. And then all the extra noodles we have in the back. We have, oh, and marshmallows. Any extra bags that have not been opened, I put back here. So we've got egg noodles, we got marshmallows, we got more marshmallows, we got 2 bags of these macaronis. And we've already got a full tin of them, which I'll show you later on. We're gonna scoot down here. I'm still on the tripod, so you'll have to forgive me. So here's kind of like our baking cupboard or some of our extras. Like this has all of our chocolate, it has our vanilla, it has our grease, it has our sprinkles, it has our baking powder, it has our vinegar and lemon juice and all that jazz. It's here. So this is our baking shelf. And I suppose I could move it up if I wanted to, but I didn't think of that till after I put everything in. I was too lazy to move it. So yeah. This is our pasta marshmallow rice cupboard. I'll back up a little bit. There. So we've got our marshmallows here. And we've got our more egg noodles here. And then more of the French onion thing. I don't know. Stuff you can put in your salad. And then if you'll notice there's a tin right back here. That's not Quality Streets, ladies and folks. That is full of macaroni. Full. We have a lot of macaroni. We have our spaghetti noodles and then we've got our rice here. So that's kind of like our dried goods type thing, I guess. We come down here. Now these 2 drawers really did not change. I mean, they already had our sugar in here, our molasses, our oil, and our extra salt. Already, all here. So yeah. And this one, the only thing that changed in this one was the fact that I put the pot that you see there. I put that, my kettle thing. I put that there because it was the only place I could find for it. So yeah. I didn't mention this beforehand, but one tip that we kind of found is that used ice cream buckets, once you clean them out, are great for storing things like sugar, like brown sugar or icing sugar or cornmeal or oatmeal or any of those. They're great to store those in, all those dry stuff. We have a bigger bucket for our flour because we have more of that. But yeah, so that is my pantry, and I hope you enjoy it. Hope to see you next week for my next little tidbit, and I shall see you all later. Bye.